Yeah, so firstly, thanks for the invite today. I was really glad to be part of the event. I think our mission at Shawbrook is very much to kind of power up ingenuity and create opportunity for our customers every day. Whether you're a saver coming in looking for a return on your investment, or you're a consumer looking to buy a kitchen, or you're an SME looking to invest and grow your business. And I think on the SME side, we're very much interested in. We do target those higher growth SMEs, so we're really looking to really power up SMEs and to really help them realise their ambitions. Yeah, I think in terms of the stresses, we've definitely seen like a retrenchment back from tier one banks in terms of them providing funding and access to funding for a lot of our customers, and particularly those early ones that are in that high growth phase. We're finding that's quite a common theme in terms of a challenge. And also, I think the availability of the products at the right kind of time and the right place for SMEs is a particular issue as well. And I think if you look at digital lending today, it's here to help customers. So certainly something that we do at Shawbrook is we've invested a huge amount of time, money, in terms of the technology to make those decisions and make the eligibility a lot more simple for both consumers and SMEs in terms of product eligibility. Will we lend to you? Yes or no? I think in terms of those advancements today, it's become very, very easy for SMEs to go through those lending journeys in a digital way. I don't think it's ever really been easier for them to apply, albeit the reality is they have to apply in a lot of places today to get access to funding. But if you look at the ability now for SMEs to start sharing data, I think when you look at lenders today, most of them will have some kind of open banking journey or the ability for an SME to share their accounting package data with them. And it's all of these things which make it a lot more easier, I think, in a digital world. But I think to caveat that, I think the only issue really is the appetite of lenders out there in the market. So an SME really needs to think about who they're applying to finance for and the eligibility criteria, because the reality is they might have to go through quite a journey of applying through multiple different lenders. Yeah, I think data itself is really important. I think data definitely gives confidence to the lender. I think because if you think about it, all of the lenders underpinning their decision in a data model. So the more data you can provide to a lender, the higher the confidence rating you'll get of and surety of funding and ability to get a decision. And I think if you look at a lot of the advancements today, it's a lot easier for SMEs to share data. And I think that's really important. Probably more for the modern SME, I would say, because if you're a modern SME today, you've typically set up your business, you've gone on your online banking journey, so you typically know how to set up your account online. Most SMEs are also using cloud-based accountancy software packages, all of which are incredibly easy to extract data out of and plumb into another lender. So I think for a modern SME, it's incredibly easy to do that. But I think there's definitely still a role to be done in improving the confidence, I think, for SMEs to share that data with the lenders, because I think, as we've heard a lot about today, there are issues there with availability of data, people being more concerned about how safe their data is in lots of places. And I think that problem sometimes gets worse where if an SME has to go through a number of different lender journeys, sharing that data in a number of different places, you can often find that decreases the confidence even more. So I think we, certainly at Shawbrook, allow SMEs to give their data to us digitally, which is great, and we would encourage that. But we also allow them to do it manually as well if they don't have that confidence level. I think really it's for us it's the competitive environment. I think so. We're finding it's a really good time for challengers, good challenger banks out there at the moment, because we're finding some of the tier one banks retrenching a little bit. We're finding also that some of the fintech lenders are struggling a little bit more than they used to in the past, mostly driven by the cost of funding. So it's now become quite difficult for fintechs to get finance to actually then fund on at an acceptable rate that an SME would pay. So we're seeing, I think it's probably a period of a bit of consolidation in the market. I think in terms of, you'll see more partnerships. I think we'll see more people joining forces, and certainly at Shawbrook, where we want to speak to more non-bank lenders about how we can help them out in that space, because I think we very much see the market, and where SMEs are going to be best served is where you've got the benefit of a bank's cost of funding with some of the tech solutions that some of the fintechs have got out there. I think if we can stick those two things together, it's going to really be really powerful. It will help the bank, it will help the fintech, and it will help the SME. So I think that for me is a big part of it. I think the only other one which we'd like to see, I guess, a bit more progress with is probably open banking in terms of just that journey. Whilst it's better than it ever has been, and it's, you know, if we kind of rewind back 5 years, we're in a much better place now than we were in the past. But I think there's definitely something that could be done to enable that transfer of data to be a bit more seamless. I think particularly in that example I gave earlier, where, you know, an SME potentially might have to share their data in a number of different places. How can we make that more secure? I think so. That's definitely something that we'd like to see in the future.